What happens when a country can still produce oil, but can no longer sell it? Right now, Iran is facing one of the biggest economic crises in years. Oil tankers are stuck. Storage facilities are filling fast. Inflation is crushing families, and experts warn the pressure could soon become impossible to control. This is not just Iran's problem anymore. The entire Middle East and even the global economy could feel the impact. Welcome to BBD News. Iran's economy depends heavily on oil exports. For years, oil has been the financial engine keeping the country alive. But now reports suggest that fewer shipments are leaving the country while more oil keeps piling up inside storage terminals, and that creates a dangerous situation. When storage tanks become too full, oil production cannot continue normally. Experts say if the pressure keeps growing, Iran may eventually be forced to slow down or shut parts of its oil production system. That would be a massive economic blow. But the biggest impact is being felt by ordinary people. Food prices are rising rapidly. Basic daily items are becoming harder to afford. Families are struggling under growing inflation. Economic experts say that when oil revenue drops, governments lose the ability to stabilize prices and support public systems. And now fears are growing that financial pressure could become even worse in the coming months. Some analysts warn that delayed salaries and economic frustration could increase pressure inside the country itself. At the center of this crisis is one critical location: the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway carries a huge percentage of the world's oil supply. If instability grows in this region, global fuel prices could rise fast. That's why countries around the world are watching every movement carefully. China, Gulf nations, Western powers, everyone understands the importance of keeping oil flowing through the region. Because if this route becomes unstable, the shockwave could spread across international markets within days. Military analysts believe economic pressure is becoming more powerful than direct war. Instead of missiles and airstrikes, the real battle may now be happening through oil, trade, and financial restrictions. Because when oil stops moving, money stops flowing. And when money stops flowing, pressure builds everywhere. Inside the economy, inside the government, and even inside military systems. Experts say prolonged economic pressure can weaken a country slowly from within. Now the world is asking one question: how long can Iran survive this pressure? The country has faced sanctions and economic restrictions before. But analysts say this situation is becoming more intense as storage fills, exports slow down, and financial stress increases. Meanwhile, neighboring countries are building new oil routes and pipelines to reduce dependence on risky waterways. That could reshape the future of energy power in the Middle East. And if Iran loses influence in the oil market, the balance of power in the region could change dramatically. For now, the crisis continues. Oil storage is rising. Exports are slowing. Economic pressure is growing. And the world is watching closely. Will diplomacy calm the situation? Or is this only the beginning of a much larger crisis? The answer could shape the future of the Middle East and the global economy itself. This is BBD News. Stay informed, stay alert. And we'll see you in the next update.